Head over to stretfordpaddock.bigcartel.com and check out the Paddock merch. And for a short time, you can get 20% off orders with 2 items or more using the code Paddock20. Go get on it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Premier League Piss Take on Stretford Paddock with me, Adam Mckola, and him, Joe Smith, and we're back to bring you through all the results in this week's Premier League action. And of course, Manchester United winning again. Edinson Cavani. All went off this week.
It all went off. Everything's happened. And our weekly Arsenal segment is flourishing.
What's that called again?
Under Arteta. We ain't got an name for it yet. Farsenal? Some
Farsenal.
sort of arsehole. Something, I don't know. Something fun. Something funny.
It could be the arsehole of our show.
I think it is.
Yeah, we'll save that for a little bit later, where we will be getting stuck into Arsenal. But today, we're talking Chelsea, 0, Spurs, 0, title contenders, they said.
Yeah, probably.
We'll be talking about Manchester United's 3-2 win over Southampton. Roy Keane getting stuck into Arsenal after Arsenal were beaten by Wolverhampton Wanderers. And there was a sickening clash of heads in that game as well. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It gave me a headache just watching it. It wasn't pretty stuff. And obviously we're hoping Raul Jimenez is recovering well from that injury. And of course, loads more went down. So we'll be covering all of that in this video. Make sure you're keeping it locked for much more. But Chelsea 0, Spurs 0. Tottenham put in the most Mourinho performance against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Something I never thought I'd ever be saying.
It was very Mourinho, wasn't it? Almost as Mourinho as last week when they beat City. Not quite as Mourinho as that, but they had one shot on target the whole game, Tottenham did, which is just classic Mourinho, isn't it? You're watching that game from the first minute going, oh, Tottenham want a 0-0 here. Tottenham are happy with a 0-0. Jose's gone out there and said, don't not try and score, but if you try and score and we lose, I'm killing you all. So that's how it has to be. And he always comes out and he goes, I don't tell people to defend. Look at the counter-attacks we used to score at Real Madrid. He always brings that up. But why is it that every single team you play for has one shot on target every game? And if it goes in, they win. And if it doesn't, they don't. But it's not coincidence at this point, is it?
It's not. And it's why I've been keen to say that people need to chill out a bit about Spurs, personally.
Did you not tweet Jose's going to win the league?
I think that was like fear.
Was it?
That's like fear.
But
I'm not running around saying, oh, they're in a title race. Oh, they're going to win the league. Oh, this, that, the other.
You did say that.
Oh, I did say that. But you know what I mean.
People need to chill, including yourself.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a bit about self-reflection, isn't it?
Yeah, sometimes. I'm not reflecting on myself, though, here.
No, because you're
I'm just
perfect.
ignoring what I said wrong. I said it because I'm scared.
I didn't say it. I said it because.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
You know, when you say, people don't, this doesn't come across on Twitter.
No.
You know, like if I was to say to you, Spurs are going to win the league, aren't they? It's like, oh, God.
Yeah, you don't mean
knowing
it.
my luck, Spurs are going to win the league. It's
my
not like, tell you what, Spurs look
Here's my pick
amazing.
for the title, boy.
It's
Oh,
nothing.
bloody totters. Yeah, no, you're not saying that.
It's nothing like that. Now, Roy Keane has come out and said he doesn't think Spurs are contenders for the title. And Jose Mourinho went as far as saying, we are a pony in a horse race. Something like that.
Weirdo, isn't he?
Well,
He's one of those people, do you know when you see them pictures on Twitter when there's like some bloke on his hands and knees walking around Tesco and like some dominatrix woman's got him on a lead with a horse mask on? You see him and you're like, fucking hell, Safeway's changed a bit on Twitter. Jose's one of them. I'm just a little pony and you're all big horses. I'm so scared. He likes that. He wants a harness on him. He does.
I've genuinely never seen a tweet
You've
like
never
that.
seen that?
I've seen a tweet like
There's a
that.
famous one. Get a picture
Who
of.
do you follow? Who
What?
do you follow? This is what I'm worried about.
Whatever, mate.
Go on Joe Smith 93 and
Don't
go
bother.
through who he's following right now because there's going to be some dark
During the edit of
pages
this, I'm
on
going to
there.
make sure I only follow pristine accounts.
Pristine.
No horseplay at dominatrix.com or whatever. But you see all that stuff all the time. Come on, Adam, mate.
I've never seen that in my local Tesco.
Safeway, I said, mate, get over yourself.
Oh, man, I haven't been into
But
a
yeah,
Safeway
horse
for years.
ponies, he said this before apparently. I saw someone talking about it on Twitter saying that he said a similar thing when he took over at Chelsea. We are mere ponies. We are scared of big horses. Something like that. You know what Jose's like, all wacky and that. Such a cool dude. Jose is a strong ceramic winner.
Yeah.
You're just a puddle of shit. Anyway.
United can't break me anymore.
No.
Look what you've done to me.
Yeah, exactly.
I hang around with bellends like him all day.
Interesting.
And he already has.
It didn't say that.
Look, if United weren't crap, you wouldn't have spoke to me that day and I wouldn't know you.
Well, are Man United crap? Because they just won 3-2 against Southampton, 2-0 down, 3 goals in the second half, marking one more.
We interrupt Premier League piss take to bring you some great news. We have got a glorious competition coming for you guys at home. The 12 days of Paddock Christmas is on its way and you guys could be winning some glorious prizes. How do they enter to win those prizes, Joe?
All you have to do is join to be a member of the channel. Click the little join button underneath the video, select your tier, and you will automatically be entered into the prize draw. We've got posters, balls,
PS5,
football managers, PS5.
PS5.
We've got t-shirts.
PS5.
We've got all sorts of merch coming. And of course, unless you didn't hear, a PlayStation 5 is up for grabs again. And all you have to do to be entered into the prize draw again is click the join button, become a member, and you will automatically be entered. Did someone say PS5?
I said PS5, you said PS5. We've got a PS5 for one of you lot at home. So get joining, whether you're academy, first team, whatever, you will be in the hat and you'll also get loads of exclusive content, a discount code for the merchandise and all that good stuff.
Back to the show. One more sensational comeback from Manchester United. Put it on the list. Put it on the list of great comebacks. Even at 2-0 down, we weren't that bad, were we? They just got them set piece.
Mason
things.
Greenwood, I thought he scored.
Yeah.
When it was great run by him, to be fair, to get on the other side of the defenders, spook him out a little bit, nip around, try and get it
the
over.
first one, the open net.
Yeah, I thought he should have scored it.
Yeah.
Especially with his finishing ability. And then, could it have been a penalty maybe? Like, I don't know, there's
The
maybe
trip on Marcus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been harsh,
Yeah.
but you've seen him give him with VAR. There was a few moments, and then we concede 2 to set pieces. I'm not blaming Dave, for that free kick. Are you?
Whenever a goalie gets a big hand on something, you think, could he have done more? But I think the fact that he got to it
Yeah, I think he's done well to get there.
It, like, skimmed
the
post
problem
a little
was,
bit.
like, if the ball... So this is the goal, yeah? We got post here, yeah. I don't know,
goalies.
can they see the post on this?
Yeah.
I'm next to a post. If the ball comes here and he goes like that, it's easy to just save it, right? So you just need to stop it crossing the line. Whereas if it comes here, if you stop it crossing the line, it's still going to hit the post, maybe go in. You've got to push it out and around. It's more difficult to do.
Eric Steele, former Manchester United goalkeeping coach, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for the analysis. But yeah,
Magnet and
the
Steele.
thing is though, because he's had 2 in the last week where he's sort of caught him behind the line, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But I think actually the fact that he got to it at all is quite impressive rather than, we got late.
The more concerning thing was straight after that goal, we went a little bit shaky for a period of maybe 5 minutes.
Real Madrid 2013, didn't we?
Yeah, we went really shaky. So that was the most worrying bit about that. But then we regained our feet, brought Cavani on. I was saying the wrong substitute. Not to bring Cavani on, but to bring Greenwood off. I thought Matic should have went off. But Matic in the second half was very good.
Yeah, it was very
Did
good.
you just blow kiss at me?
No, it was more of a...
Okay.
A chef's kiss.
Okay.
A further chef's kiss for today's video. Yeah, Matic, I thought was good second half. I thought he might take Fred off, but Cavani just came on, assist, goal. Bruno got another goal and another assist. People, I know that was Cavani's
give him
game
that
yesterday.
assist,
Why?
Because
he got a deflection?
I thought he got an assist. And
What,
they didn't
the
give
one where
him
he just kicked it onto Cavani's head and he headed it in? That wasn't an assist?
Not
Well,
on
I'm
flash
learning
scores.
about that right now, and I'll be honest, I'm writing to the FA.
Yeah, let's
Sickening.
write to the FA.
But speaking of reactions to that goal then, Andy Tate went a little bit bananas.
Marcus, he's whipped it in.
Cavani!
Yes!
Yes! Hey, Ollie out there, brigade! Hey! I can't hear you!
My fucking days, lad!
What a
Oh, yes!
Do you know what that sounds like? you know, like one of the aunties in a Disney film. When he went, I can't hear you. Very
Put it together and what have you got? I can't hear you!
That's exactly what.
So that was good. Cavani's now got the same amount of Premier League goals as Sanchez and Di Maria for Manchester United.
And me.
And you, well, more than you.
I've got more than him at Old Trafford, though.
Oh,
How about that?
very interesting. It was such a roller coaster of emotion, wasn't it?
Oh, it was.
As I think you may be able to see right here.
Need to ride this out because if they get another goal, we'll be lucky to get a draw. We're not good enough to come back from
gotta dig
2-0
deep.
down.
You look so scared.
I was,
I mean, even if we score in the next 5 minutes, we're winning the game. Because I think the momentum's right there with us, and I think they'll crumble. Not Fred. Bruno shoots! What the fuck? Come on! Yes! Marcus, he's whipped it in. Cavani!
Steve makes me sick, you know. Can you put this in the show, please? And can you show it to Steve? Steve, yeah. Things like this happen every week where people make their little predictions of what's going to happen next. Or as soon as Steve gets one thing, lads, got a clip. I need this clipped up. Make me look right.
he's absolutely rattled you there, isn't he? Because you've never had a good prediction, that's why.
I was with my new friends yesterday, and I told them we were going to win. It was 2-0. So
Okay.
I can do what Steve does, but better.
Does it? Can you then?
Oh, yeah. I
Do
can.
it then, mate. Not bothered anyway.
Anyway.
As long as you turn up for this show, that's all I care about. Play the clip.
Give it to Eddie Cavani. Just pass him the ball and watch him score all the goals. Give it to Eddie Cavani. Just pass him the ball and watch him score all the goals.
Perfect.
That chant's been in my head for about a
24
week
hours.
or two. No, a week.
been
or
out
two.
for a bit, hasn't it?
He did one clip before. He's pretty good stuff.
Very, very good stuff.
And I know he's done that as a joke.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Taking the piss out of them
taking the
shit
piss
songs.
out of people that do stuff like that on Twitter when they go, "Oh, got a song," and then sit there singing it. I know he's taking the piss out of them, but I believe it should come
To Old Trafford.
true.
You're going to start singing it on
Yeah,
the thing.
I am going to.
Everyone's got a little
I
flick
think
to him.
we've all got a sense of humour.
Yeah.
I think we should all get on board.
Do you think they would?
Imagine if we won the league singing that.
What? Pass him the ball and watch him score all the goals. Whatever, yeah.
It just works. It just works. He scored all the goals, didn't
Yeah.
he? Yes, it was absolutely great stuff by Edinson Cavani. And to think he has now scored more goals or as many goals as Di Maria Sanchez did in a Manchester United shirt. And he's just one away from my hero, my mate's tally of 4 Radamel Falcaos. Did you know that? I bet he's been up to loads on social media after that. Like, because this has been his moment to shine. Do you know what I mean, Edinson Cavani? He got dumped out of PSG. He was like, I'm out of here. I'm going off to Manchester, take the number 7 shirt. We finally got someone to fill that number 7 shirt. Now he's scoring the goals. Can anything possibly go wrong for Edinson Cavani at Manchester United? I just went on his Instagram.
Liverpool, Brighton is next on the agenda then. 1-1, final score. Liverpool got a little bit battered. Liverpool got a little bit battered, didn't they? Did you watch it?
I say battered, it was 1-1.
No, come on, they got battered. They should have lost that game loads to 1.
They should have lost that game loads to 1. They arguably could have had more to their 1
No.
as well.
I ignore that.
Couple goals ruled out for VAR. Did you agree with those?
Yeah, get rid of them.
Get rid of them.
I don't need to justify wanting Liverpool goals to be ruled out. I don't need to look at the stats. I don't need to look at the evidence. I don't need to see whether Mane's elbow was hanging off or his t-shirt or his whatever it was, a nose hair keeping him offside. If it's Liverpool, it's offside and they shouldn't have even tried to score. He should have put his hand up and gone, sorry lads, I'm offside there. I'm not even going to put it in the back of the net. It's a disgrace.
You are right, it is a disgrace. And Morpie missing that penalty is a disgrace, especially when Danny Welbeck was on the pitch. What the fuck does Mopay think he is?
Just had his 30th birthday as well. He's a mature gentleman in football terms. You've got to let him take that penalty. Happy birthday, Danny. Take the penalty.
He scores it.
And he scores it.
Each and every time.
Yeah.
This is a man that has scored in the Bernabeu. In the Bernabeu.
Yeah. It's disgusting.
Scored at Old Trafford.
Yeah. I think Mopay's done that.
Has he?
I don't know.
I mean, everybody else has in the Premier League. I mean, I have.
Yeah. Well, no, you have. Have you got a video of that?
Huh?
Have you got a video of you scoring at Old Trafford?
I have.
Play it.
VT.
Damn, we need a goal. They scored their last one. I'll have that all day long.
Jota scored another goal as well. He's proving to be quite possibly the signing of the season after Edinson Cavani
And Van der Beek.
and Van der Beek
Yeah.
and Alex Telles.
Yeah.
And Facundo Pellistri.
Yeah, and Amad Diallo Traore.
And him.
After that, though, he's looking all right. Yeah, you're right. What's he got, like 9 goals or something now?
Ridiculous number of goals. But it's not
about
only that, it's the performances at a time when Liverpool really need players to step up. They've got injuries in their team. If we try and look at it as objectively as possible, we can see that he's come in and done a really good job.
He has done well.
But also, what I need to have a word with is these Liverpool fans crying about that penalty, the penalty that they scored. What the fuck are they crying about, Joe? It was a penalty.
Yeah.
You agree with me, right?
Yeah.
It was a penalty.
Of course it was.
Imagine trying to kick the ball away, you miss the ball and you hit the man and say it's not a foul.
The amount of fouls they've had, the amount of Salah going down, the amount of penalties they've had in the last 12 months, the amount of goals handballs against them that weren't given, the amount of things that have gone their way in terms of VAR in the last 12 months, and they have the the sheer audacity to claim that shouldn't have been a penalty. Get over yourselves. And then Klopp comes out afterwards, whinging and moaning about,
I like that though.
Yeah, I do as well, but it's Klopp, we've got to have a go at it. And then whinging and moaning about, we've got Wednesday,
I thought he was
Saturday.
Right,
yeah, he was right, but I'm just saying, I've got to insult him because it's Klopp. And the audacity to come out and say, my players are playing too many games. They're footballers. They get paid 50, 100 quid a month or whatever to get injuries and that. What are you meant to say?
I mean, when I was a kid,
Some lie, innit?
we used to play from 12 p.m. till like 10 at night, no stop, and then go again the next day.
Yeah.
Even with groin injury, hamstring
Did you whinge
injury.
about it?
Didn't even know what a hamstring injury was or a groin injury was because we just thought, my leg hurts.
Yeah. You just went round to your next door neighbour, got him to massage it. Everything was better, wasn't it?
I think we need to speak about that
We'll have a chat
later.
We'll have a chat.
Definitely need to speak about that later. So here we have it, Joel. We're back to the weekly Arsenal segment, which is yet to have a name. If you guys want to try and name it at home, get in the comments. What do you want to call it? Gonna lose?
Gonna lose more like, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Not gonna win.
I see what
Gunners.
you've done there.
Yes.
Yeah, because they're called the Gunners.
Arsenal,
You
more
changed
like
it to going to.
Arsenal, no way.
Yeah. Did you when I was a kid? I used to think Arsenal were named after Arsene Wenger.
Yeah, I did. Arsenal Wenger. Arsenal's Wenger. And then it's Arsenal United or whatever they're called. I don't know. Arsenal's United, something probably. Everyone's called United when you're a kid, aren't they? Yeah, I thought they were like, the manager was moulded and created for this job. It was a perfect matrimony, wasn't it?
Yeah.
As Arsenal fans are finding out now. We don't like him anymore. All he did was be our best ever manager and finish 4th every year. We're sick of him. Let's get this other fella in. He started well. 20 games unbeaten they got under Emery. He's good. A season later, he's no good anymore. All our players are shit and it's his fault.
It's a year to the day since Emery got sacked. They've come a long way. I mean, look, they're all saying Arteta's changed the culture.
Yeah.
We're winning things.
They changed the culture.
We're still mid-table,
'Cause
winning
remember-
FA Cup.
Yeah. Do you remember before they used to score loads of goals and concede loads? Now they just don't do any of that. What do you mean goals? We don't need goals. What we need is no shots on target, please. He has changed the culture in that regard. Do you remember last week when Danny Murphy was saying, you know what, if this was that game 12 months ago, they'd have lost that. Well, they did lose that, and it was this week to Wolves, 2-1, and they don't have shots anymore. They've had 10 goals, which is the 4th worst in the league. The only people worse than them, Burnley, Sheffield United, whoever else is in the bottom 3. They're the only teams worse than them. Don't forget, don't worry about that.
Have you seen his tweet?
Absolutely superb, innit? Alex Jones being like, have you lost some weight? 45 days later. And what have you done? I got red and changed my jeans. That's all he's done there. Yeah, if anything, he's just hairier. All he's done is wearing a jumper made out of hair.
Is it the redness that brings the hair out?
Bring out the redness, bring out the hair. I love that. I like if he uses his nipples as eyes and his belly button as a mouth. It's just like that.
The internet's great though. I also love this clip where you had a clip of him.
What was it? Oh, Pep said something. Pep said something to De Bruyne. It was something about.
I'm getting the word.
Shit in it.
Sacked. He's absolutely awful. Mate, imagine thinking, like, United won the treble with Fergie in '99. Imagine thinking Steve McClaren because of that.
Oh, you try telling that Steve McClaren ain't a good manager to FC20 fans. See what they say to you.
Well, that's true. He's done more than fucking Mikel Arteta.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually.
People, right, here's the thing. People are obsessed with Ollie didn't deserve to be United manager. Lampard, well, he didn't deserve to be Chelsea manager, but he did all right at Derby. I don't even hear people saying that Arteta don't deserve to be manager, other than other fans. All the pundits seem to like him. All the fans seem to like him. It's only now that the Arsenal fans are just starting to go, hang on a sec, has he ever done shit at all as a manager?
Do we take shots? No.
Arteta hadn't even managed before. I suppose that's why they gave him a mid-table club.
Roy Keane had a great quote after Arsenal. He's always one to stick the knife in and twist it a little bit. And he said all the cheerleaders were out when Arsenal won at Old Trafford. They've got 1 point since then. He did say, though, I still think they'll have enough to stay up.
I don't know.
It took him a good 10 seconds to smile, which was...
Yeah, it like cut away from him, and then it got back, he's like... trying to hold it in. Yeah, I think they'll just have enough to stay up. I think there's too many teams that are just a bit worse than them. But again, they're literally the only teams who are scoring less goals than them are the teams in the relegation zone. So he's taking the piss, and obviously he is. But
and we're looking at
pretty terrible.
a £70 million striker in Aubameyang. Signed a new juicy deal, doing absolutely. He's doing less than Mesut Ozil for them at the
I thought you were going
minute.
to say Martial.
You look at Nicolas Pepe. He's not doing less than Martial. Martial scored in the Champions League this year. So, you know.
There's a great tweet the other day
hype yourself
where someone
there.
tweeted, time to put some respect on this guy's name as a picture of Pepe. And then the response was, oh shit, is it Thursday again? Thursday already, is it? So, yeah, they're struggling.
Oh,
and all their
God.
big signings haven't really done it. Gabriel, people think they're good, think he's good, but
Scored. But you also let him too.
they're all right. They're not bad. But it's just funny, isn't it? Because
Mate.
every single season it's the same thing. We're going to do it. We're going to make the push. We're going to change. You're just getting worse, boys.
We're moving on now to West Brom, Sheffield United. Glorious game for the people of Premier League piss take. They love it. They absolutely love it. What was the score, Joe?
1-0 West Brom, mate.
They won.
Yeah,
Hold on.
your home team.
Paddock?
Oh, so I thought you were... Are you not a West Brom fan? Villa fan, isn't it? Sorry. My mistake that. You could say the same to me about Sheffield United. They're my local Premier League team. Worksop and that. I have a little soft spot for Sheffield United just because they were a local team growing
My
up.
first ever United game was against Sheffield Wednesday.
Mine was.
So they're the best team in
What
Sheffield.
years was yours?
94, 95?
Mine was 98, so more recent, so better. West Brom then beat Sheffield United. Sheffield United have still not won a game, and I believe this is the worst ever start to a Premier League season in history. Worse than Derby when they got 13 points.
And they had Robbie Savage.
Yeah, so
Derby had Robbie Savage. They haven't even got that excuse.
they had to fight through Robbie Savage. 1 point from 10 games they've got, which there's talk of Chris Wilder getting sacked. If Sheffield United sacked Chris Wilder,
Poch.
Poch.
In
Or
at the
Wenger.
Blades.
Or Wenger. Imagine Arsene Wenger turning up in Sheffield.
I think Big Sam. He's due a return, isn't he? Big fucking
Sam
Sam.
Alam. Whoa, look at it. Sam Alam.
Look at it.
Yeah, he's back.
With
Sam
a pint
Alam.
of wine. Sam Alam.
Big Mac on the table, by himself in the pub. He's not going along with the tune, but I just like that picture of Big Sam eating a Big Mac in a pub. If they do get rid of Chris Wilder, though, in all seriousness, it is absolutely ludicrous. He took over, they were mid-table in League One when they took over. They hadn't been in the Premier League for, I think, 12 years, something like that. And he took them back-to-back promotions, and then they finished top half last season, having spent most of the year in 5th and 6th place. If they sack him, even if they get relegated this season, if you sack Chris Wilder, it's an absolute joke. Absolute joke.
I don't know.
Come on!
I don't know. Maybe
What are you on about?
they
If
are
you say, oh, he's taken them as far as they can
currently.
go. He has, and he
All right,
did that.
Cool. All right, cool. I agree.
I'm not hearing. I'm
Probably
not here
don't
for
need
this,
to be
Adam.
sacked right now. But listen to me.
I don't know if I
That
can
was
listen.
then when they were a League One team, when they were a Championship team. Now, if he didn't have the season that he had last season,
Which he did.
which he did, I would argue that he probably deserves to be sacked already. But there's always a big but in these instances. I think because of that, he deserves time to get it right.
This is where you thought you were going to be last season. Everyone thought they were going to finish 20th, and they got 1 year where they didn't. Even if they finished 20th, they go, well, that's all we thought, but we got an extra year in the Premier League. Come on, stick with him. Although I suppose wilder things have happened.
Right, obviously, we go non-Premier League sometimes, and we've got to give our thoughts to Neil Lennon, who's going through a dreadful time at the minute. Celtic are absolutely screwing up 10 in a row. How dare you? My uncles are fuming.
Are they?
Fuming. Got a few Celtic.
They've only won
supporting
9 in a
uncles.
row.
I know, only won
Upsetting,
9
innit?
in a row.
Imagine.
And they're rioting because
Disgusting.
they're not going to win one. Or, you know,
They still
they're a couple
might.
points behind.
Yeah,
They still
exactly.
might win it. But Neil Lennon has been cheered up this week.
Yes.
He was given the opportunity to meet all of Arsenal's Goal of the Month nominees. Check this picture out.
We've rinsed him. It's a bit of footy banter because there's no one else on the picture because Arsenal never score any goals. It's a little bit of banter to take home with you. That's one for the road, boys. Bit of road banter, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You'll leave this video and you'll still have that bit of banter in your head. Feel free to use that picture, banter your mates.
Write it down, put it in your mate. That picture's one of my favourites ever.
Yeah, me too.
Like, what? How Neil Lennon walked into that photo shoot and ended up taking that picture.
It's like someone went, put your arms over the top of the chair, and he went, the chair's like 6 foot tall, so I can't do this, so I've just got to do this.
And on that note, guys, thank you for watching Premier League Piss Take. Shout out Neil Lennon.
Yeah.
Shout out Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Subscribe, like, comment, share.
See you in a bit.